Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Red Ridge campus. The purpose of this video is to give y'all a chance to really practice your cuts and lines of attack. So let's get right into our warm-up. Now, before we do anything in fencing, we always need to remember to warm up and do our stretching. So the very first one we're going to do, we're going to take one arm, cross it across our body, put our opposite arm up like this, and pull against our flat arm, stretching out our arm and our shoulder, just like that. I'm going to hold it like that for a few seconds, and then we're going to switch. We're going to do the other one. I'm going to try to not crush my mic, because that would be bad. I kind of need that. So we're going to hold this for a few seconds, and then shake it out. Our next one, put your palms flat together, interlace your fingers, palms flat out, and we're going to stretch out, just like this. Stretch those fingers out. Very good, just like that. Now, shake your hands out. Next, point one arm up at the sky. Put your hand behind your back, touching the back of your shoulder. Grab your elbow with your opposite hand, and just gently pull back, just like that. I'm going to hold this for a few seconds. Swing out. And the same again on the opposite side. Hold that for a few seconds, and swing that out. Now, let's do some arm circles. I'm actually going to move Stabby for this so I don't whack her in the face and hurt my hands. So, arms straight out. We're going to start out with some big circles, going forwards or backwards, whichever way you want. And then we're slowly going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, as small as we can go. Still moving. Little tiny circles. And then we're going to reverse direction as we're going really small, and then slowly we're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and as big as we can go, just like that, and shake it all out. All right, so last two things for our warm-up. The first one is we're going to do some gentle lunges, and as we all know, our knee is never going to come in front like this of our ankle. It's always going to be behind or just on top of. So we're going to do some gentle lunging, stretching out everything here in our thighs, front and back. Just a gentle lunge, starting on either side. And then we're going to flip and do our opposite side. Now, one way or the other is going to feel a little bit awkward for us because it's the opposite of the way that we fence. But it is very important to stretch out both sides of the body equally. Come out of that lunge, shake it out a little. And our last thing, spread our feet a little bit further than shoulder width apart. And bend down and put your hands on the ground. Your fingertips, your palms, whatever you are comfortable with. Now we're going to stretch there for a second, and we're going to walk our hands over to one of our legs. Lean on that side. And stretch it out for a few seconds, just like that. Walk our hands back to the middle, over the other side. Stretch it out again. Just a few seconds over here, just like that. And back to the middle. And then I always do this part, never to Roman satisfaction, so we're just going to go ahead and nice and gently come back up. And that is your workout. Now remember, it doesn't matter if it gets repetitive, but we are always going to do a warm-up before every time that we practice anything in fencing. Alright, for this I'm going to flip the camera for y'all so that Stabby McNeary can magically be right-handed, because most of the time, even if you're a lefty yourself, most of the time you are going to be fencing a righty, and we need to practice for that. So, with our righties, if we want to do an inside low line, where would we go for that? Yes, that is opposite sword hand, lower part of the body, right here. All right, how about an outside high line? Absolutely, that would be the sword hand side of the body up towards the top. You do head, shoulder, top of the chest, the arm. Now, how about an outside low line? Yes, that would be down here. So the sword hand side of the body and the lower part of the body. And the last one left is an inside high line. Where's that at? Yep, right up here. Opposite the sword hand, on the inside of the body, you can do upper chest, shoulder, arm, or head. And of course, top of the head, it's right there. All right, and now for our lefties. So, if you are fencing a lefty and you want to make a cut to their inside high line, which part of the body would you make a cut to? Go ahead and practice. See if you got it. Yes, that would be their inside shoulder or the inside top part of their chest. So over here, opposite their sword hand, inside high line. Now if we want to do outside low line, where'd we go for that? Yes, the same side as their sword hand. Whoop. There we go. Same side as their sword hand and low line, so down towards the bottom. Now, how about an outside high line? Same side as their sword hand, up on the top, and the head as well. Shoulder, or the top of the chest. Now, the only one left is an inside low line. Absolutely down here. Opposite the sword hand, bottom part of the body. And then a head, of course, it's right up there. Make sure that you spend some time this week before class going over those inside high lines, low line insides, and all of that before class next week so that you are all prepped and ready to go. And remember, you can replay this video and any of the rest of the videos as many times as you need. So, let's move on to parries. Thing is, we're going to do a gentle lunge. Now, as you always know, thank you, Lavender. It's very, very helpful. Yes, thank you. Please don't drink my coffee. That would be bad for you. Thank you, honey. All right.